Hey man, I was just in the office. I had to come back and pick up something. So I was like, let me just go live real quick. Talk about these lizard people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be here long. I ain't gonna be here long. I'm not one of those guys that stay up all night doing live streams. Now I mean live stream all night, but I ain't gonna be up all night sitting there talking about a whole bunch of nothing all night. When I talk to you, I talk to you. I got something to say to you. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't one of those people that's gonna sit up there and make up stuff. What up, Tad? You're 100% right. And I ain't one of those people that's gonna sit up there and make up stuff live and be freestyling a bunch of foolishness either. You know what I'm saying? But what I am gonna tell you is this. I've been doing a lot of digging into these lizard people. And for those of you who might not understand what I mean by lizard people, when I say lizard people, I mean globalist elitists, natural lizard people. I think they're all in concert working together. And when you take a look at what they really digging themselves into and what they done did and what they've been doing for the past, let me make sure my audio is working. What they've been doing for the past 20 years, bro, we're talking about some terrifying stuff. When you really, really look at what they've been doing. Like tomorrow morning, I got a video dropping about literal doctor, like AI doctors, where you walk into a box. You sit down, put your finger in the thing, and it scans your body, pulls your blood work, does all of it in the moment, checks your blood pressure, checks everything, runs your full DNA scan to find out if you are, if you predisposed to diabetics, to diabetes, all the rest of the stuff. And what I'm gonna say to you is this: when they sit there and say, when Gavario or Monkey, I wonder if I can show him. When this dude says, let me see how this is gonna work. When Yavario Harari says that they getting rid of jobs and people not gonna have nothing to do, there's a class of people who gonna sit there and think that, oh, that can't possibly include me. Nah, bruh. He talking about you.
It's this create.
That is. I never mess with this. Let me see something.
A new massive class of useless people. Another possibility is the division of humankind into different biological castes, with the rich being upgraded into virtual gods and the poor being degraded to this level of useless people.
I feel
when he say this right here, when homie say this, like for real, they already did it. Like, I ain't lying to you. They've already accomplished it. Like, when you go look at the technology that they're using right now, it's not what you and I have, but it's what they have. When you look at it, bro, they've already done it. It's just a matter of the rollout. When they roll it out, all you people who claim to be doctors, oh, you ain't got a job no more. Heart doctor, out of business. Brain surgeon, out of business. Ear, nose, and throat doctor, out of business. All the people who take your blood, like literally, like, if you got like a diabetic problem or something, you go get your blood taken. Yep, out of business. Done. You don't have a job. There's nothing there for you. Done. You're out of there. I mean, you're 100% out of there. It's over for you. Matter of fact, watch. I'll show you. Give you a preview. Hold on. So I'm pretty sure I got the file where it went. Give you a preview. Where you went? This probably gonna get a copyright, but whatever. Watch this.
This is not a doctor's office. It's Forward, the world's first AI doctor's office. It all starts with the CarePod, an entirely new approach to healthcare with prevention at its core. With health apps, your care team has the latest technology to treat the issues of today and prevent the issues of tomorrow. We'll start by establishing a baseline of your health, diving deep into all aspects of your health, past health history, current health state, future wellness goals. body scan, biometric monitoring, blood testing, and more. It's all about understanding where you are today, where you want to be, and how to get there. After establishing a baseline of your health, you're able to personalize your care with health apps built for you, like our Heart Health app, shown to lower blood pressure in 90 days, powered by CarePod and at-home biometric monitoring.
You understand what I'm saying to you? You see what I'm saying? So you sitting there thinking, that you know, you're a doctor, that you're gonna have a job. Bro, you ain't got no job. You sitting there going to medical school right now to get a medical degree, to be a, I don't know what the hell, an eye doctor. You ain't got no job. You screwed. Unless somebody put a stop to these people. You thoroughly screwed unless somebody put a stop to them. I mean, it's insane what they've done. I mean, and then the video that I released in the morning is going into alpha. Hell, what's the name of the damn thing? Matter of fact, history. So I won't be telling you the wrong thing because I actually went and played with it. AlphaFold 3, with the ability to sequence all the DNA, RNA, mRNA, hell, every protein sequence, they've been able to actually sequence it. Over 200 million. So everything about the human body, these people know. And so when I tell you that they've essentially found ways to make themselves gods, and what he was saying, what this dude right here was saying,
talk coming up in a year or two. Thank you, Yuval, for making the trip. Thank you.
Thanks.
thank you. Bro, you guys don't understand how many times I've been recording and it would do that right there, just blackout. But bro, they've achieved a lot and accomplished a lot. Aliens, there are demons and fallen angels. Listen, I don't care what you call them. You call them aliens, you call them reptiles, you call them, it don't matter what you call them. What matters is what they're doing to you. All you know is there's a force out there that wants to kill you and take over humanity. If I had to quantify them as something, I would quantify them as demons or fallen angels. But at the end of the day, that don't really matter. Honestly, the name that we call it, or nomenclature, doesn't matter. What really matters is what they're doing. And they literally doing it. I mean, when I tell you, you can now, with the help of AI, go and read any redacted file. I did it earlier today. I'm not going to tell you which one, because people will be listening. You can literally go read redacted files. Government files has been redacted. You can read it. But there's nothing actually hidden from anybody at this point in time. There's nothing hidden from you about what's going on in the world, what's going on the planet. For example, I come from the cryptid community, right? I'll just say this. One of the documents I was looking at was a document that pertained to the Smithsonian and cryptids. The whole, is Bigfoot real? Are cryptids real? To all the people who be hating that be watching me, I'm going to give you a free tip. Whichever one of y'all go find the redacted documents and start reviewing them online, you'll be a hero. But you're going to get it from me, because y'all ain't on that level. But that's what you need to do, because it's all there for you. Everybody like, I want to know about aliens. There it is. I want to know about Antarctica. There it is. I want to know if the world is, if there's the flat earth is true. There it is. I particularly don't care about majority of that stuff, so I'm not going to spend no time and energy looking into it. But there's nothing hidden from you at this point in time. It's up to you if you're going to go find it. It's up to you what you're going to put the work in. But things that I want to know about, oh, you best believe I'm finding out about. You best believe I'm going to find out about. So we've had eyewitnesses call in to live shows and talk about their experience with people who literally had eyes like lizards. So when we start talking about lizard people, yeah, it's definitely real. It's definitely real. Corey, what did you say that was at? I didn't say where it was. I was saying you can use AI to go and look at redacted documents. Like, do a little research, bro. It's there for you. I haven't seen the El Salvador entities. I want to say that was a couple of months ago that happened. I didn't really spend too much time digging into it. I don't really, for the most part, bro, I don't run down the rabbit holes that everybody and their mama run down. I think the only one I chased was the sub that imploded. And I don't know if you guys know, they're trying to do that with the submarine again. I thought the person who put the submarine underwater died with the people, but now that the company's about to do it all over again. So I'm not sure what happened to the guy who did the damn sub. I thought he died at the bottom of the ocean with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was dead. I thought that's what happened to him. So here's what I'll say I will do. I won't do it here. I'll go look for some redacted documents on lizard people. But I ain't putting it on YouTube. YouTube been acting funny since I started talking about lizard people. Mama YouTube been tripping. Like, she really been tripping. That's why I need y'all to share these videos. I put it on Rumble, someplace that's not going to really trip. You know what I'm saying? I put it on someplace like Rumble where it's not going to trip out and not freak out. But as you can see, if you've been watching this video, what they're doing with AI has gotten to the point to where what Havari is saying, bro, chances are it's going to come true if people don't actually do something about it. What's up, guys? You can do something about it. I mean, people can start to protest against it, speak up against it, contact their congressmen and their senators and tell them, look, bro, these people are going to put everybody out of business. But it seems like the plan is for everybody to have a basic minimum income, sit at home, play video games, and do drugs. And I can see how that would happen. I was watching one video where I was doing the research, and it was saying 100 million jobs would disappear. Not 100 million jobs would be lost. They meant like 100 million jobs that you could do would disappear. They didn't equate it to the true number of job losses. So effectively, it should have said 100 million positions or 100 million professions will no longer exist. And so you know, if, for example, I don't know, let's just say the average general practitioner doctor, your general practitioner, not a specialist, but let's say AI replaced the general practitioner doctor all over the United States. I mean, I don't know how many general practitioners there are. We can ask this, watch, so let's see. All right, let's see. How many general practitioners in the U.S.? So 16,000 general practitioners is what it said are in the United States. I'm not even sure if that's active physicians, the number of practicing primary physicians. Let's just run with that. The census said it was 16,760 general practitioners. All of them unemployed. All of them. This machine right here.
Be able to detect murmurs and other irregularities and help lower your risk of a heart attack or stroke. With a focus on
Totally. I'm about to stop using StreamYard because StreamYard just be bugging. Like it's straight up be bugging. The point I'm making is this. At the end of the day, you have 16,000 general practitioners. To caseworkers who work, they might experience all the new questions that they ask you before a doctor even sees you. They want to know a lot about my doctor's office. Just started the program with a company to assist patients. Caseworkers who check on you every month. I'm not sure about that, Shorty, but what I'm gonna say is this. That's gonna replace your general practitioners. And then it's gonna start replacing specialists. So that's 16,000 jobs, boom, out the window. And the way they're gonna do it is they'll use your insurance program to do it. And say, oh, it'll save money. I'm not about to be seen by no damn computer. I'd rather go see a person and talk to a person than a computer any day of the week. But the point I'm making to you guys is this. Lizard people, elitists, globalists, and I'm 100% certain that when you look at those World Economic Forum meetings and everybody sitting on that stage ain't no damn human. I know Urano Havari ain't a human. I'm sorry. That's not human. I mean, that's not human. I could just show you the eyes. Just look at the eyes. Watch this.
That's in the book.
Look at them eyes. That ain't, look at them dead eyes on that man, on that thing. That ain't no human being. Ain't nothing human about that. Nothing human about that at all. That's a damn lizard person. I mean, look at it. I mean, really, really look at it. I mean, look at it and use your God-given discernment, your gut instinct. How many ladies in here? We got Purple Monkey in here. We had LaTanya in here. We had Jesus is Love. Let's use those three ladies. Ladies, you three, look at that man's eyes. If you found yourself in the elevator alone with somebody with eyes like that, what would be your first reaction? If you found yourself in an elevator with somebody with eyes like this, and you looked in them eyes, them damn shark eyes, what would be your reaction? Marla, you there? What would be your reaction? Sheila, what would be your reaction? As a woman, I know as a man, if I'm in the elevator with somebody that got shark eyes like that, I'm on guard. I might have my hand, my thumb on the edge of my shirt till I can get to my blade or get to my pistol, because that man right there, she said, run. Because that man right there got shark eyes. That's not human. That's soulless. Nothing behind it. I mean, complete, utter soulless eyes. And this is what we up against as humanity. Bad Daddy, you might be right. He might be spineless. He might be. True, he might be spineless. But with the look in them eyes, I've seen eyes like that before. Those eyes that's done something to people. That's eyes of a man who's done something. Now he might have had somebody hold the person down and do, but he done something. Yeah, he done something. So the point I'm making to you is this. People need to prepare themselves for the hell happened to this. Oh, I hit the pin on the watch when I was doing that. That's all right. I fixed the band later. I was changing the band on my watch, and I was changing the band on my watch, and the band came off. So what I'm saying is this: at the end of the day, you need to be up on all the information on what's happening. I mean, completely up on the information on what's happening. Greg Thomas, man, you're crazy. What are you saying is not real? And you got bug eye. Let's see what Gregory thinks about this. Gregory, take a listen.
At present, the best guess we have is keep them happy with drugs and computer. One possibility is this creation of a new massive class of useless people. Another possibility is the division of humankind into different biological castes, with the rich being upgraded into virtual gods and the poor being degraded to this level of useless people.
I feel there is another TED Talk coming up in a year or two. Thank you.
So, it's telling you people will be upgraded to useless people. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with somebody who don't believe what I'm saying. There's plenty of evidence everywhere. We've looked at the evidence here. I mean, guys, would you like to show some more evidence? Let's show a little bit more evidence, guys. How about how money was made off of everybody? How about that?
$10 billion in vaccinations over the last 2 decades, and you figured out the return on investment for that, and it kind of stunned me. Can you walk us through the math?
Over a 20-to-1 return. So if you just look at the economic benefits, that's a pretty strong number compared to anything else.
I think the numbers that you ran through were if you had put that money into an S&P 500 and reinvested the dividends, you'd come up with something like $17 billion, but you think it's $200 billion.
Here, yeah.
You've invested $10 billion in vaccinations.
All right. So, homie said he invested 10 billion bucks. And at the end, he had 200 billion. But we crazy. But what did she say he invested the money in? Wait, let's just, because guys, we crazy, right? Let's just make sure we heard this right.
You've invested $10 billion in vaccinations over the last 2 decades, and you figured out the return on investment for that, and it kind of stunned me. Can you walk us through the math?
Over a 20-to-1 return. So if you just look at
a 20-to-1 return, Gregory. Oh, Gregory. Where art thou, Gregory? Don't leave now, Gregory. Yes, Gregory, where are you?
Look at the economic benefits, that's a pretty strong number compared to anything else.
And do you see the pure excitement and joy on this man's face when he's saying that he made $200 billion stabbing you up with random things that he decided he was going to put inside of you? I mean, do you see the pure joy on his face? I mean, watch this psychopathic, orgasmic joy on his face. Joy. I mean, really. Watch it. $1
billion in vaccinations over the last 2 decades, and you figured out the return on investment for that, and it kind of stunned me. Can you walk us through the math?
Over a 20-to-1 return. So if you just look at the economic benefit,
here it comes. See that pure joy? Watch this smile.
That's a pretty strong number compared to anything else.
I think the numbers that you ran through were if you had put that money into an S&P 500 and reinvested the dividends, you'd come up with something like $17 billion, but you think it's $200 billion.
Here, yeah.
Yeah. No, all I'm saying to you, Gregory, is nobody's crazy. I ain't mad at you. You might be trolling. You probably know what we saying is true. It don't really matter to me. I've been in this business for a long time. People say a lot of crazy things. The point I'm making to you is, Ain't nobody over here lying. You understand? Ain't nobody lying. Everything I be talking about, I put up the truth. I put up the facts behind it. But all the way down to the videos of aliens, Bigfoots, Dogmans. Now, you may not agree with what's there. And that's fine. That's your prerogative. It's my prerogative to do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. Tell me why can I live my life without all? You see what I'm saying? The rest of it is on you. But the point I'm making right here, right now, to each and every one of you that's listening, is these people, whether you want to call them lizard people, whether you want to call them elites, whether you want to call them Satanists, whether you want to call them aliens, whether you want to call them demons, whether you want to call them fallen angels, that don't matter at this point in time. What matters is they doing it. And they doing it and doing it big. Like they doing it super big. To see, when I first started digging into it, I was like, all right, let me just go see based on what's said. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me just go see based on what's been said publicly. Let me go see. And in my mind, it was like, bro, you can't be this arrogant. I mean, you can't be this arrogant that you're just going to tell everybody what you're doing to them. And that's what they do. They just tell you what they're going to do to you. Just like, hey, yeah, you know, we just sequenced 200 million proteins in the human body, which is all of them. And it was, you know, it would have been 1 billion years worth of work that we've done in 3 years. And so now everything about the human body we know. And then homeboy comes and says the human beings are hackable. Humans, you humans are hackable. In fact, there's 239 humans in here, hopefully. Maybe I have 1 or 2 lizards in here. If you're a lizard, put 1 in the chat. We won't attack you. We promise we won't burn you at the stake. You are safe here in Stankonia. Now, if you get to acting up, we're going to cut your tail off. We're going to tie you down and watch your tail grow back. Because we know you can get another tail, then we're going to experiment on you. Like y'all experiment on us. We're going to see if you can grow your arm back. We're going to pull your tongue out, nail it down to the ground, do what we got to do. But if you're cool, lizard, be cool. We're going to be cool. Well, I'm going to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about you. Somebody said they don't hear you, they just want to dance. But yeah, man, it's one of them places to where you got to see what's in front of you. If you don't see what's in front of you, then boy, we got problems. Now, I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you what you can do. If you really want to get a lizard's hell, what you can do is you can do some targeted prayer on some of them lizards. But the average person that believes in Jesus, that claims to be a Christian, they don't understand purgatory prayer. So they won't sit there and pray against a Yavari or Hurari and ask the Lord to kill him. They won't pray against the Bill Gates and present all the blood that Bill Gates got on his hand to the Lord and ask the Lord to kill him. Because, oh, we supposed to pray for people to be nice. Okay. You won't deal with them. You get a couple thousand of y'all praying against them. Oh, buddy. Yeah. You're gonna see some magical things happen. When the Lord says, oh, my children calling out to me over this. Oh, Lord, let me go see what this is about. But I digress. Everybody ain't ready for that kind of conversation. Some people are, some people aren't. You dig? I ain't talking about praying for, oh, boy, pray for Bill Gates if he becomes a better person. No, he ain't gonna be no better person. He just helped kill half of the damn planet. Point blank, period. Many people's mothers and fathers and aunties and uncles and sisters and brothers ain't gonna be here because of that man right there. I mean, let's just keep it real. But I think it's gonna take a little bit longer. I think it'll take a little bit more for people to really get it. Now, you guys get it. You know what I'm saying? You guys get it because you are people who are in the realm of what they call conspiracy, conspirati. So you get it. And all it really means is that you are awake. You're not woke. You are awake to what's going on around you and aware. And you see, it's so funny that even terminology is used. Everything is like hijacked. To be awake, to have awareness, is shortened to mean to say woke, which does not mean the same damn thing. But you are watchmen and watchwomen. You guys see what's going on. You understand what's going on. You warn your family members and friends about things that were coming down the pipeline, and they didn't listen to you. I guarantee you, everybody in here tried to warn about things that were coming 4 years ago, and ain't nobody listening. Guarantee you. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how it is. That's how it is. But that doesn't mean you should be discouraged. Keep warning them. Keep telling them. Keep explaining it to them. Eventually they'll come to understand it. It may be that some people got to experience some real bad things, go through some real hard times. But I promise you this, enough hard times, people learn a lesson. Have you heard anything else about portals opening? Doug, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't talking nothing about no portals opening. I ain't talked about no portals in damn near 9 months. The ones at the top have been lying and deceiving people since day one. I can agree with that. Yeah, I lost track of what I was saying. When it comes down to you and your family and your friends, I want you to keep on trying to wake them up, especially in light of what's coming down the pipeline now. You know what I'm saying? It's important that you do that. It's really important that you do that. It'll help you because you won't have the regrets of like straight up not telling them the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those plays to where it's better to put the information out, let them make their own decision, than something happen to someone going down the road or later on down the road and you feel guilty or you have regrets because you said, man, I really should have told them more, because you were too afraid to be embarrassed, too afraid to have conflict, too afraid to have an argument. Just too afraid. Guys, I banned the dude in the chat. Don't worry about that. That's what trolling Gnostics do. They want to come and usurp the chat and get you arguing with them about their points. All I can say to those people is, hey, man, if you're that certain about what your beliefs is, then get in the arena, man. Stop jumping in people's chats trying to argue about those talking points and turn on the camera and start talking about them so you can meet opposition as to what you believe and what you speak. It's easy to talk about things in the chat and say, oh, you know, for example, what was it? Amen means hail Zeus. Great, awesome. That's what you believe? Live like that. But have enough common sense and have enough courage and enough balls to start a YouTube channel and start talking about it so you can get the feedback from the public. Now let's see how you do under the scrutiny of the public. And that's just what I encourage people to do. It's real simple. Start a channel. It's free. You got a phone. You don't even need a computer. Just turn it on and start talking. You'll talk. And people going to come and they're going to challenge what you have to say. And then you're going to get a belly full of Bible. That's all I can tell you. So go on and do it. You can get a belly full of Bible. And that's all it is to it. It's real simple. Real simple. Outside of that, don't argue with none of them, guys. Keep it moving. Let them talk all the trash they want to talk. That's the whole purpose of it. So back to what we were saying. What bothers me more than anything, and I've seen a lot while I was doing this. You know, we saw Yuri Havari and Anderson Cooper go to a Canaanite high place where they sacrificed children. I mean, really went to a place live on TV where they sacrificed children. You guys remember that in the video? And we realized that that same cult that is behind all of the stuff that's going on, that's what their entire cult is based on. And so then when you start tying in the pieces of the puzzle, all the missing children on the border, the islands that people talk about, which is more than one island. We only found out about one. When you start really looking at it, the picture, it all makes sense. I mean, it all comes together and makes perfect sense as to what humanity is up against. You got a bunch of goddamn gone demons. And when I mean demons, I mean you can call them lizard people. And you know, she'll see, you know, strange children is what they were called in the Bible. They were called the seed of Satan. Oh, you call whatever the hell you want to call it. But the tendencies of what they do has been very, very consistent throughout history. And it's right there in front of you. And then unfortunately, but fortunately and unfortunately, they don't hide any of it. So people got to bust a move. I'm doing my part by spreading the word. Do your part by sharing, and let's see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we can do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not the one to be up late streaming again, and I'm not one of those people that have 4 and 5 people on a live stream usurping their time and their energy talking about a whole bunch of nothing, because I need people to sit there with me to talk, because I can't carry a show by myself, because I need support. Yeah, I ain't one of those people. Just gotta do nothing like that. I ain't never been one of them people. I don't need no crowd. You understand? I just do what I do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one and only, Dark Waters, James Williams. I'm gonna see y'all later. The chosen, the numbers public, call it. It might be a while before I call you back, but you definitely get a call back. Oh, also, let me get y'all opinion on this. Do you guys want? I have 4. I only got 4 verified. 1, 2, 3, 4 verified lizard people stories that I can record for YouTube, but it's only 4. But these are vetted stories. This ain't no creepypasta. And those of you don't know, when it comes to my storytelling, I vet my stories by talking to the people on the phone. So I don't know if y'all want to listen to them. I'll put them out, but I'm not going to produce them if ain't nobody going to listen, because it takes a lot of effort to sit there and actually produce. And it's a lot of brain power drawn out, because I speak the stories from memory and what the person told me. It's not like I write it down or none of that. Anybody who's seen it, you've seen me use my box live. That's my box. You see me use my box right here, getting the screen live and make it do what it do. And so there's no, oh man. Come on, bro. What are you doing, homie? If you like them, I'll produce them. And if it's something you guys are interested in, I'll open the phone lines and take stories about that. In fact, how about in the comments, you guys give me, in fact, let's do a deal. Y'all want to do a deal? How many of y'all want to do a deal? Put 1 in the chat. Let's do a deal. Now, I honor my deals. I need y'all to honor y'all deals. Let's do a deal. Put 1 in the chat. Put 1 in the chat. If I get 10, 12 people to put 1 in the chat, we're going to do a deal. Let's do a deal. Corey's down. Let us to heaven is down. Okay, that's a whole bunch of 1s real quick. All right. This is the deal I propose to you guys. And I'm going to sweeten the pot on a deal. I'm going to do this. In the chat, in the comments, here's what I want y'all to put. List the type of stories that you want me to go find from people, the topics. I'm not doing Dogman. So if you wiggle, I'm done doing Dogman stories. I've vetted Dogman through and through. I've shown videos of them. I had audios with the top. I've got interviews with the top eyewitnesses, got own rights to one of the top videos that was ever done, put cameras out, the locations. We're not doing them with Dogman. So You list a topic in the comments, and I'm gonna put my skills to work, and I'm gonna go find those stories, and I'm gonna vet through the stories, and I'm gonna bring them to you. But I'm telling you now, I'm doing no Dogman, ain't doing no Bigfoot, none of that. I'm just not doing it. I literally don't have no interest in it. So, we all in agreement? Nah, it's gonna be a true story. So if I can't get it, bro, I can't get it. So like somebody said CERN, I don't know where the hell I'm gonna get a CERN true story from. I would have to go try and find an eyewitness that came out of CERN and get them to tell a story. Maybe I can find somebody to interview on it. But I'm gonna let you kind of have the steering wheel. Wendigo, I got a bunch of Wendigo stories that I never told. I got shapeshifters. So we sound like we got a deal. Sound like we got us a freaking deal. Sound like we got us, definitely got us a deal. And that's what we'll do. I'm gonna try and carve out some time. I might do it. It'd be easier for me to do it in midday, to take some phone calls and let you guys tell some of your stories. It'd be easier midday because I really don't like right now it's too late. I need to go take a shower, get to bed, get up early in the morning, hit the gym, start my day early in the morning, boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna see if I can do a midday call-in show and get you guys get an opportunity to tell some of the stories that you have and things that you've encountered. Now I'm gonna warn you. I'm gonna tell you now, if you're gonna call into the call-in show, don't just think I'm not gonna ask you questions, and don't think I'm not gonna try and figure out if you're telling the truth or not. And don't get offended if I sit there and say, now, for example, I ain't saying this, but let's say his name, your name was Kent Martin. Don't get offended if I say, now, Kent, you're lying to me, Kent. You're lying to me. You're lying to all of us. I caught you in a lie. So don't get offended. If you call in, you better have a pair of kahunas to deal with calling in. You understand what I'm saying? And you get opportunity to listen to how I vet stories live. Now, if you want to just know, just go back and listen to Dogman, the Dogman call-in shows. It's like Opus 1, 2, 3, the best of talking Dogman. Those are all live call-in shows where people called in with their stories. And it was real live conversations. Also, if you don't know, we have Dark Waters Radio, which streams 24 hours. We are in the top 10 of streaming paranormal radio stations. You can go to Paranormal Radio app, or you can just Google Paranormal Radio app on your phone and it'll pull it up, and you can catch us there streaming live 24/7, all day, all night. Also, I run story live streams in the night in the dark, starting at 12 midnight every night. The Buying Trouble Stories series starts. If you want to understand spiritual warfare, then you need to be listening to Buying Trouble. It runs from 12 midnight to probably about 8 a.m. And it hasn't been updated with the next 2 hours. I'll update that tomorrow. So it'll run from 12 midnight to 10 a.m. once those other 2 hours of content are added to it. By the time that story is over, the only way you will be able to listen to it is on a stream, because it probably will be 19 to 20 hours long, because I'm going through over 30 something years of a person's life and their encounters, which so far has been probably one of the best works that I've done. I can honestly say it's probably the best work that I've done. I mean, completely and totally. And I've done some really good stories like Siege of Lagan Ranch, or Operation Black Sun, or The Lion Men of Judah. Some really phenomenal true stories. But that one right there, bro, that one's the best. Sorry, hands down, it's the best. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you for showing up, hanging out with me. Bada bing, bada boom. Shazam. Bye.